can forget this funny scene from the movie Mrs. Doubtfire? But kitchen safety is no laughing matter.
Fires and burns are the leading cause of accidental death at home for kids 14 and under. And most of these serious fires occur in the kitchen.
That's good.
Knowing how to prevent burns and scalds is essential for parents and children alike.
What should you do immediately?
A great place to start is with a course like Kid Proof's Babysitter Training or At Home Alone with First Aid. Kids learn the basics of kitchen safety, including what to do in an emergency.
If there's a stove fire, always keep the lid, put a lid on it, because fire needs oxygen to burn. And if you don't put a lid on it, it's going to turn into a bigger fire.
Slowly slide the lid over like that and smother the flames.
Bob Ferguson is an expert in fire prevention. I asked him to go over some basic kitchen safety tips.
Little children, if all possible, should not be in the kitchen at all when anybody's cooking.
Now, if that's not practical, create a 1-meter safe zone around the stove and teach kids to stay outside of it.
I want to always try and use the back burners first. Or if you're using the front burners, of course, you always turn the handles.
Keep small appliances well back with their cords up, and don't hang tea towels from the oven door.
You can have little kids pulling that, and then they fall down, they put their hands in there, and they get a bad burn.
Boiling water is especially dangerous.
212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees centigrade will definitely burn skin right off a child.
So watch where you leave that cup of tea or kettle. And worse comes to worse.
But if somebody does get a bad burn or a bad scald, the most important thing is immediately you put cold water on it, not ice, and just cold running water, and just let it run for a good 10 minutes. Now, if it's a bad burn and you can pretty well tell, or if in doubt, you always call 911.
And don't forget about the microwave. These can heat food unevenly, leaving some areas cold and other areas scorching hot. So be sure to give the food a stir, even test it a little bit, before you serve it to a child, or even dig in yourself for that matter. Bon appetit!